Assalamu alaikum and welcome to our teen talk show Salaam to Islam. I'm Jawaria and I'm 15 years old.
I'm Fariha and I'm 14 years old. And there's two other people. Aya, who is also is 13, and Wateen, who is 13 as well. So today we're going to do, inshallah, we're going to do a more interactive talk show. So we want you guys to be messaging in and talking to us about like whatever we're saying. So yeah.
Okay.
Should we start? So our first segment is going to be a would you rather thing. So yeah, Wateen's mostly going to be like doing this segment, but we're obviously all going to talk about would you rather, and it's like Ramadan edition. So yeah, do you want to start, Wateen?
Okay. First question. Would you rather fast on the longest day of the year or the hottest day of the year?
So does anyone want to start that discussion topic?
Wateen?
I think that I'd probably fast on the longest day because you get more rewards if you like fast for longer.
I agree as well.
Yeah. I'm like sort of a person who gets really thirsty when I'm fasting, and I don't think the heat would help with that. So I think I'd also fast on the longest day of the year.
Yeah.
For Ria?
Oh yeah, I'd also do it on the longest day of the year because on the hottest day of the year, obviously you'd feel like really thirsty, and yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think I would also do the longest day of the year because I don't think anyone wants to fast in that climate.
Yeah.
Okay, next question, Wateen.
Would you rather wake up for suhoor every day but like not have a big iftar, or miss suhoor every day but have a full iftar?
Okay, I think I know what I'd do for this one. I think I'd... Wait.
Yeah. I'd rather wake up miss suhoor. Okay, I think that's so
yeah,
easy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't even have suhoor normally because I'm not bothered to wake up. But then I always try to, because it is sunnah to wake up and have something, even if it's like a sip of water or a date. Yeah.
It's good to have. Yeah.
What do you think, Joaria?
I think I would rather miss suhoor and have a big iftar. That happened to us yesterday.
Okay, next question. Would you rather read the entire Quran once in Ramadan or memorize one surah perfectly?
It depends what type of surah it is.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I think I'd read the entire Quran.
Yeah.
because-
Don't you get more rewards for that?
Yeah, and also I think it would give you a better understanding of Allah's words and that, rather than just memorizing one surah. Even though it is good, I think it's better to sort of
Keep
read
reading it.
about like your whole religion in one book. I think that's quite
Yeah.
important.
Your holy book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Would you rather give £1,000 in charity all at once or give £10 every day for the whole month?
£10 every day for the whole month, definitely.
For 1 month.
No,
that
every
will-
day. Does it not say every day?
Yeah, I know, but like for
Every
1
day for a
month.
month.
Only for months. Okay.
So £1,000.
I didn't think I...
£1,000 because then
Yeah.
that's
Adds,
more, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
adds up to be more.
Yeah, you get more rewards.
I think it also depends on your situation because some people sort of don't have that kind of money to be donating to charity, which is okay. So I think just depending on your situation,
Yeah.
whichever
Yeah.
one's better to you.
Alright.
Routine.
Yeah.
Yeah, routine.
Okay. Next question.
Yeah.
Would you rather break your fast with only water or only dates for the entire month?
Water? I thought you were going to get dehydrated.
Yeah, but you are supposed to break your fast with dates.
Yeah.
So I'm
That's
not
a
sure.
really hard question.
I mean, you
Yeah.
could like break your fast with dates and then like have water later, right? Or like,
No, I think it's
No.
only water or dates.
I mean, then you can have suhoor, like you can have dates for suhoor.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you can't last more than 3 days without water in it.
Yeah, we might die.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you don't want to die, do we?
Okay. Would you rather have iftar with your favorite celebrity or with a poor family in need?
Wait. No, that's a hard question. Obviously, a poor family
Yeah.
in need, because like then they can have iftar. Like,
Yeah.
because some people
Give them a
like
good
don't even get.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people don't even get to have iftar, and it's
Okay.
like really upsetting to tell you that.
Okay, sorry to disturb, but we have received a question. I'll read the question of the Quran versus Surah. If Arabic is not your first language and you don't understand the Quran, it may be more beneficial to understand and to reflect on one surah in depth than just recite. Of course, the ideal would be to be both. What is your thoughts? I do agree. Yeah.
Yeah, I sort of understand that, but I feel like now in this generation, there's many ways to sort of read the Quran. So like you can get the full Quran in Urdu, I think,
Yeah.
and you can also, if you know how to read it, even if not well, many Qur'ans have translation. But I feel like if it is something you struggle with, then reading one specific surah and fully like understanding that would be more beneficial in your situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's good to if you're reading the Quran, maybe have the translation with you, so you know like exactly what you're saying, and it's like you understand what you're reading more.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Would you rather attend every Taraweeh prayer at the masjid or pray every single Fajr on time at home?
I think I would pray every single Fajr on time at home, because Taraweeh is not like mandatory, it's an optional prayer, and sort of praying your 5 prayers a day is the main thing you should be doing, especially in Ramadan. So I think I would do that. But like both are important.
Yeah, it's better to be able to pray on time.
But if you do miss it, like you can pray it like after,
Yeah.
like remake your like salah.
What do you think, Joaria?
I agree with you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather eat your favorite meal every night for iftar or try a new dish every single day? I think I'd try a new dish every day, because if you eat the same one,
You're gonna
It
get
gets a
so
little bit
fed
boring,
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you learn new skills if you make a new dish every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and who knows, maybe you could like change your favorite meal to that. What
Yeah.
you tried, what you
Yeah.
made.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That was a good one.
Okay. Next question, Martine.
Okay. Would you rather be able to donate unlimited money in Ramadan or fast with ease for the whole year?
Definitely give unlimited money, because the whole point of Ramadan is to sort of experience those struggles.
Yeah.
Because then it would be sort of pointless if you're just finding it really easy to just fast the whole time. You're not understanding the point of
Yeah.
Ramadan and
That's what I was about to say.
the
as
meaning
well.
behind
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather pray witr with the
Guys,
Oh, we've got a call.
We've got a call. Assalamu alaikum. This is our teen talk show. May I ask who is speaking?
Salam.
Oh, they ended it.
Oh, okay.
We do want people to call in though. So just as a reminder, the WhatsApp text message is 074 40420 and the telephone number is 01902 972 150.
Okay, we've got the call again. Guys. Oh, they ended it.
Okay.
That's amazing. Okay, we have another text. Sorry to disturb you guys. Would you rather ban bolt? Okay, guys.
Stay on the call.
Assalamu alaikum.
Hello?
This is our teen talk show. Who is calling?
May I ask your name?
Hello?
All right. I don't know why that keeps happening. Might be a connection error.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, make sure if you're calling, to stay on the call.
Yeah, because it does impact a lot of our time.
Okay, so let's go back to our question. Would you rather ban buldak noodles or go for a nutritious, wholesome food instead?
I'd rather go. What?
Would you rather ban buldak noodles or go for a nutritious, wholesome food instead?
I'm not
You
banning
don't-
buldak noodles.
Yeah, I love buldak.
No, but like if
Okay,
you
guys.
think about it, there are so many like noodles that are
There's
similar.
a call,
Yeah.
guys.
Okay, let's answer it.
Assalamu alaikum.
May I ask what your name is?
Hello. Okay.
What were you really like it, but it's quite a hard question.
Wouldn't you get bored of buldak noodles?
No.
No, I mean
no,
like
there's so many
yeah.
flavors and it's so good.
Yeah, and different ways to cook it as well.
yeah, just quite
Yeah.
yummy, delicious noodles they are.
Lots of flavors.
Okay, next question.
Okay.
Would you rather pray with a Getting it cool?
Hello.
Assalamu alaikum. I don't know what's happening.
I just think don't.
No, they're calling on normal call. Okay, I think it's a little bit of a scam caller.
Oh dear.
Wasting the time again.
Okay, next question.
Just block that
Right, we're
caller.
gonna have to go a bit faster, aren't we? Okay. Would you rather pray with the imam and finish early, or pray alone and make a really long dua?
Oh, that's quite a difficult one.
Faria, what are your opinions on that?
So can you repeat the question, please?
Would you rather pray with the imam and finish early, or pray alone and make a really long dua?
It's quite a hard question. I feel like it's good to pray with the imam, but if you're going to make a long dua while you're reading by yourself, that's also good. So that was actually quite a hard one.
Yeah, I think it's also, again, it depends on the person's situation, because if you are going through really tough things, then I think sort of making dua would be like the more suitable option, even though they both are very good.
yeah,
But I found that one quite difficult.
quite a difficult question that was.
Yeah.
Next one, what do you?
Okay. Would you rather make dua for only yourself and it gets accepted, or make dua for you and someone else and it only has a 70% chance of getting accepted?
I'd rather do the second one.
Yeah, me too.
Because
Mhm.
don't you get more rewards for making dua for others as well?
I think that
Um,
also brings in with like sort of your trust in Allah, and even if it doesn't come true with the 70% chance, I think it sort of teaches us to never lose hope in that.
Yeah.
We have received a text. This is Sister Hannah, and I want to ask a question. If my daughter is fasting at school, and then it stops there.
Oh, I think she might have accidentally sent it without
Yeah.
finishing her sentence.
Hannah,
Okay. She sent the rest of the question. If my daughter is fasting at school and she wants to, she was doing a water fight, and the water went into her mouth, is her fast broken? No,
because
it wasn't intentional.
Accidental.
but
if it's
to
an
be fair,
accident,
I don't think water fights should be happening in schools. But-
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Yeah.
yeah, but
Honestly,
obviously, if it's an accident, then it's not your fault.
And
No.
you're allowed to continue your fast.
thank you for your question,
But
Sister
obviously,
Hannah.
if there's water in your mouth and you swallow it purposely, then your fast is broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
Obviously, we're not educated on it, but
Does
like,
yeah, we're not like
That's
scholars.
just our opinions.
yeah, it's our
Yeah.
opinions. Okay. Next one. What do you?
Okay, so would you rather always have perfect concentration in prayer, or never feel hunger during fasting?
perfect concentration during prayer.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
Because again, with the never feeling hunger, that sort of defeats the point of
Yeah.
fasting.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Would you rather be able to time travel to witness the first Ramadan with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, or experience the best Ramadan of your life today?
I would rather travel to see the Prophet.
Yeah, I would
sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
definitely time travel.
Yeah.
I would love to live in his time.
Yeah.
Okay, we have
That's-
another question. But Freya, you can finish your answer first.
Oh no, that's fine. You can go. I was just.
Okay, it's another question from Sister Hannah. If my daughter went to the shops and a shawarma fell...
Can you read out the rest of the question out loud? I can't really hear
Yes, continue.
Continue the question.
it. Continue.
It's fine. I'll read it for you. So, what's the question? Where is it? Oh yes. If my daughter went to the
Can you continue?
the shop and the shop.
Would you like me to read it out instead?
I think we're okay, thank you.
But
Alright.
I'm just quite curious. I think we should be giving everyone a chance on what they're saying.
Would you come and read it?
And a shawarma fell in her mouth. Quite lovely.
If my daughter went to the shop and the shawarma fell into her mouth, does her fast break?
I think that's a very good question.
Right. What are our opinions, guys?
I don't think a shawarma can accidentally fall in your mouth.
I mean, if your daughter's quite young and she's feeling a bit peckish, I think maybe she should have just said, because I don't think it's possible for a whole shawarma to fall inside your mouth.
Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Lucy?
Right. Just get my headphones back on.
That
Okay.
question was quite distracting.
That's quite a good question, honestly. Don't say that.
Okay, guys, here's a good one. Would you rather have iftar in Mecca or suhoor in Medina?
Oh, that's actually quite hard.
I would love to break my fast in front of the Kaaba.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
That's
so
one of my
beautiful.
dreams to do
Yeah.
Yeah.
on my bucket list.
I'd choose that one as well.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But they're both very good options.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Aya, it's your turn now.
Right. So I will be doing a halal or not.
Yes, so we're just going to have
And-
conversation.
Yeah. Before we start this topic, we just wanted to remind you that we are not scholars, and this is just our opinions that we have come to based on like what we have learnt ourselves
Yeah.
and how we view sort of what we've been told growing up and stuff like that. Yeah. So, number 1, telling a white lie to avoid drama in a friend group.
I think that is halal because
Yeah.
if you're telling like a lie to try and keep the peace, then I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you should like be just lying for the sake of just I'm just gonna make things up.
Yeah, I agree with that. And that was the way you put it, Freya, was really good. Like, I think especially in some friend groups, there's a lot of drama, and sort of saying a white lie to prevent that is really good.
Yeah.
To try keep the
If it-
people together. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Number 2, having an opposite gender best friend.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
I don't.
That's
Really.
not a good one, is it?
It depends. Like,
Yeah.
if you're, it's okay if
Depends,
you're
yeah.
friends with them, but if you're like,
I
If
think
you're,
it gets
like,
to an
showing
extent.
attraction to them could be a bit bad.
Yeah. So that one's actually quite a difficult one because people have different views on that question. Like some people might be if if I'm just friends with them then it's fine. But yeah. That's like different people have different views on that one, so we can't say for
Okay.
sure.
let's just move on to the next question.
So number 3 would be posting video traps, sort of like thirst traps in public.
Oh, that's
Oh.
no,
That's
haram.
obviously
That's
haram.
Yeah, just
Yeah. yeah.
So why do you think it's haram?
Just
Well, it's
keep
just kind of
yourself to
something
yourself.
it's kind of
Should
something
be
that you
modest.
do to like attract people.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not really
Okay,
good.
it's okay if you have like a private account and it's only like your girlfriends.
Yeah.
Girl friends, like
Yeah.
friends that
Little
are girls.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one is also like haram in
Yeah.
our opinions.
Right.
Next question, please.
Oh,
Sorry. The next question is spending too much time binge watching shows. So this one's quite a random one. Well, you might think that. I'm not saying it is random, but I think it can be haram to an extent
yeah.
because you are wasting sort of a lot of time. So I understand how people might be a bit confused with that one, but just my opinion, which again, I'm not a scholar or anything, just my opinion. We're just talking.
Depends what you're watching
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so also with that one, I think that if you're missing salah and not doing your work, then you shouldn't, like, that's haram, because you should just keep on top of your salah and work and your prayers and your like reading Quran and everything. So yeah, it gets haram if you do it too much.
It's okay to
If
watch
every 5
like,
seconds you're
yeah.
watching the show.
Sorry to
Yeah,
interrupt,
so that's
Faria.
fine. That's fine.
But it's okay to watch like 1 or 2 episodes and then obviously have a break in between,
Yeah,
and then maybe watch a few episodes the next day. But it's obviously healthy to have a break in between.
And like make sure you stay on top of your work, because then you'll just be behind in school and things.
Yeah, that's
Quite a good point.
Guys, we have a call, but we do have 3 minutes left, just to warn you guys.
Say that to them.
Assalamu alaikum. This is our teen talk show, Salaam to Islam. What is your question for today? I think it's the same number calling.
I feel like
Salaam?
this person,
Hello?
their microphone's not working.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think that microphone's on.
If you're talking,
Hello?
we can't hear you, by the way.
Hello?
Oh,
Okay, we're just going to end it.
Okay, how long's left until the break?
We have 2 minutes left, so we can probably fit in
We'll
one
do,
more question.
Yeah, we'll do one more then. So, Aya, do you have one more?
Yeah. Yes, I do. So, listening to music.
Listening.
Is this... Okay,
Oh,
sorry.
this
Is
is-
this... It depends... Are we talking about during Ramadan or
No,
outside
just
of Ramadan?
I think all together.
Quite
You can say
generally.
both, yeah.
Yeah. So...
During Ramadan.
Outside of Ramadan, I think it's okay, but it depends. You have to listen to what type of music it is.
Yeah.
Sort of the
If
lyrics.
it has swears in it, you shouldn't be listening
Yeah.
to
And
that.
not even if it doesn't have swears, sort of the message the song is trying to put
Yes,
out.
yes.
Yeah.
I always listen to nasheeds, even outside Ramadan. I think that's really good to do
Yeah,
that.
I agree.
I have like very nice nasheeds saved.
Yeah,
I
I have a
think-
whole list
yeah, I
of
was gonna say,
Playlist, yeah.
Spotify playlists are really like helpful.
Ooh, we've got
It's from the same
Another
person.
call? Oh dear.
Oh. Assalamu alaikum. Hello? Okay, let's just leave it.
I think
Right.
maybe it's on our side because
Yeah.
I think maybe it's just not working. So sorry about that. If you
Thank
do have any
you.
questions, just text them in, because I don't think
Oh,
The
yeah, I'll
R
call.
sides- I'll
You
call.
can text us in 07440420
so.
what was that question?
Is listening,
Listening
to
to
music
music
halal or
halal?
not? So yeah.
Obviously, it does depend on the lyrics.
Just
Yeah.
depending on what type
Okay,
of music.
should we
Yeah,
do one?
but also depends on like your parents maybe, because some parents say oh you can't listen to music at all in Islam,
Yeah.
but then some parents are maybe a bit more like less like strict about it, but it does like depend on whether or not it like the music. It depends on what
Yeah.
the music is saying.
Okay, I think we can fit one more question in actually.
Okay, so right, this one's
Oh no, it's okay.
right.
Okay, we are coming towards a break now. Please let us text us in with any thoughts. You can call us on 01902 972 150 or WhatsApp text us on 07440 420 432.
If you call
Oh.
us and it does all.
We're gonna have to decline that. Okay.
If you call us and it
Oh, sorry. It's
Oh.
the time.
Yeah, can I hear?
Yeah, we can hear it. It's working.
Yeah, if you don't put the sliders up, then what can you do?
Hello?
Possible I've not done anything to it. I physically done anything.
Yeah, Earlier we're going to start at 30. At 30, we're restarting at 30.
In 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute. So I can't call you now, okay? Don't call. Okay.
Hello? Yeah. Wait, can you try again? Okay. Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to our radio show, Salaam to Islam, our teenage talk show. There was a problem with our lines, but now we have sorted it out. So you can call us on 01902 972 150 or WhatsApp text us on 07440 420 423. Oh, 432, sorry.
Okay, I had a few questions left.
Yeah.
So we'll quickly finish that and then we'll go into the next topic.
So we're just going to be continuing the halal or not and sort of discussing our opinions. Of course, we are not scholars. Just wanted to say that again. So the next one is saying pig or anything to do with pigs.
Yeah, it's quite rude to call someone like a pig or like.
But then again, watching a show like Peppa Pig, it's
Yeah,
just a
that's different,
family-friendly show, so there's nothing really wrong with
I think
it.
some people, like growing up when I was younger, some little kids would say that to me and I'd be quite confused. So I think, again, comes with educating your children. Like, saying small stuff like that is, like, watching
It's rude.
shows with pigs is fine. and
Calling
stuff
someone
like
a porky
Yeah.
chop.
Obviously, we can't eat pig. Like that's
Yeah,
haram.
that's haram.
Yeah, only
Um,
consumption is haram. Just
yeah.
wanted to
Okay,
say that.
there is a call.
Ooh.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Oh dear.
Guys,
So the calls aren't working at the minute, but we'll get that sort of fixed up
I
very
see.
I
shortly.
know. I did just say that they were.
as soon as they work, we will tell you. Okay, next
I'll do the next one then. So,
next question.
sorry. Dating before marriage.
Oh, sorry guys. There was an issue with our mic.
Yeah, Watina was just testing it out. Okay.
So
Haram.
obviously that is
Haram, but then
yeah.
obviously, if you're just like saying, talking to each other and see if we get along, like not actually
Straight
like,
before marriage,
yeah.
yeah.
You can't like hold hands or things
Yeah,
like
you
that.
can't do
Kiss.
stuff like
You
that.
can't kiss and stuff. You can just like you might be able to like talk with people just to like get open
to
your
get to know
options.
them.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
to know them before marriage.
I think that's a good point for Ria.
Okay, sorry to disturb, but we do have another question from Sister Hannah, but she's still texting.
Oh,
I thought that was the question there. Sorry, guys.
yeah. Sorry. To interrupt.
Back to that one. I think like many people believe that it's acceptable as long as there's no intimacy, but then again, that depends on how religious you are.
Yeah. Some people still do it anyway, and it's just not
Yeah.
good, is it?
Let's do 15 now.
Yeah.
Next 15. Or
Sorry, love.
okay.
Right. So, question number 15: celebrating non-Islamic holidays like Christmas or like. Some
Yeah,
people
that's the
also go to
thing.
the extent of birthdays, but I disagree with the birthdays one.
Yeah, that's just not good because like Christmas is like something to do with
Yeah.
Christianity.
It's
Yeah.
to do with Jesus' birthday and like.
Yeah.
And they see
We don't
Jesus as a
like pray.
god. We only believe in him as a
Yeah.
prophet,
Son of
so
God,
it
yeah.
clashes. So I don't think that one's right.
I
and
think
again-
just stick to your own religion. you know?
In your own celebrations, I think
Yeah,
we're
just
very
do
blessed to
Eid.
have 2 Eids.
And then
So, yeah.
again,
Yeah.
like some non-Christians celebrate Christmas.
Oh, we've got a call.
Right.
Ooh.
Sorry
Let's
to
hope this
interrupt
one
whoever was
works.
talking.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Sorry, it's just.
Okay, do you want to move on to the next question?
Right, that's fine.
Oh no,
Okay.
well let's just continue with that one. What we're like.
Oh yeah, we haven't really like.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was celebrating non-Islamic holidays.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Valentine's Day, I know that a lot of like couples do celebrate
That
that.
one has a deep meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, cool. Assalamu alaikum.
Sorry to interrupt, Pateen.
It's not like
Oh, the girls
Such
are
a
having a little bit of a problem.
We'll just keep talking until someone answers.
Yeah.
I think it is just our headphones or something. Okay. So yeah, like we were saying, some people celebrate Valentine's Day and Christmas and what else? What are the holidays? Easter. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah. But yeah, we personally we don't celebrate these things, but birthdays I think is a big topic because I know that a lot of people celebrate birthdays.
And a lot of
And-
people don't.
Yeah, so we can't like.
it depends on what accord you're celebrating it on, though.
Yeah.
If
If you're just celebrating it to get all the family together,
I
That's
think
it.
that's
Yeah.
actually a really good way to do it, in my opinion. But again,
Yeah.
just my opinion.
Okay. Now let's move on to our next topic,
yeah.
which is we're just going to do like experiences that maybe have like influenced us our behavior as Muslims. So I wanted to talk about our like siblings or our first fast. So does anyone want to share their story about their first fast?
Also, if you are listening and you want to join in and sort of share your story, then Faria, could you read out the WhatsApp number?
Oh yes. So the WhatsApp numbers is 07440 and yeah, we're going to fix the phone.
I think
things,
we're going to
okay?
just stick to
WhatsApp for now.
text
Yeah.
for now. Yes, please.
Okay, that is a WhatsApp number, so it won't go through if you're messaging on the app messages. Just a reminder. So, like we were saying, does anyone want to share their first fast, like the story about their first fast, or their siblings' first fast, or anything? I can start if you want.
You can
Yeah.
start.
So recently, my brother he kept his first fast, and he was very proud of it. And my mum was like, she gave him a treat and everything, because it's like a first fast is a big deal, and like it's really hard to keep your first fast. But after that, I think it gets easier and easier. So yes,
Yeah.
and I remember my first fast. Oh yes, sorry, yes. What you wanted to say something?
Seems like we've gotten a message from Sister Hannah.
Oh, okay.
The same Sister Hannah's before.
No, it might be someone else with the same name.
Okay.
We don't know for sure. Okay, Watin, would you like to read the message?
Okay, the message says, if my daughter is at school and her friend who is a girl kisses her on her cheek, and the girl ate bacon before kissing her on the cheek, is that haram?
Oh, was that? I've never heard a question like that, but
Yeah, that's a very odd
But
question.
it's important. It's important to think people have different scenarios.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
but-
agree.
Yeah, that is something that could actually happen. It's quite
Yeah. I think
complex situation.
maybe if you educated the friend a bit more on like how we can't eat pig in any way, shape, or form or consume it, then maybe they wouldn't have kissed her, and maybe she did not feel comfortable with that.
Yeah.
So maybe setting some boundaries
Yeah,
would
set a
be quite
boundary.
Yes.
Letting them know.
Okay, let's carry on with our topic for Riha.
Oh yes. So like I was saying, when I kept my first fast, I was very excited to do it, and the whole day I was just waiting for iftar. If we're going to be honest, I was very hungry the whole day, but after that first fast, like I said, it just gets easier, and after that I was like really happy, and I tried to keep my fast.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Really good with Arden.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, and let's think of a scenario
Yeah.
where like so there could be an obstacle and how like you could get over it maybe. So I know like a big issue is interest maybe in Islam, and if you offered in like if you wanted a loan, for example, then a bank would probably give it to you, but they'd ask for interest.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, obviously at the start, maybe it depends how much it is, but yeah,
Depends on what accord it's
yeah.
on.
If it's just like a small percentage, some people might think, oh, it won't affect me too much, but then I think it's important to educate yourselves. You might be able to go to a lecture maybe about interest and things.
Is this in
Yeah.
terms of like you have to pay interest or the bank is paying you interest for being with them?
Yeah.
You have to pay or they're
Oh,
giving it to you?
We have to pay it.
You sure? Love?
Like
Are
if
you
you're
sure
get
about-
if you're getting a loan, we have to pay interest.
Oh, yeah.
What's like your views on that? Sorry about that. I went
my
too close.
view, my view on that.
I'm not quite like I don't really know too
quite
much
familiar
About
We
with
should
that
try
one.
to avoid it as much as possible.
it. Yeah, I think that's an
I
important
think
point.
if you need the loan, it should only be in a dire situation.
Yeah, and sort of
yeah.
for the right reasons.
Yeah.
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 Okay. So I was saying
Next one, Faria.
maybe okay, like we were saying about music. How about like some people might grow up and they listen to music and they attend concerts, like music concerts, and they play instruments and things. And you might think, oh, that's like harmless. It's harmless to do so. But then if you like search up online, maybe an Islamic scholar is explaining like how can music affect someone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but a lot of people believe that instruments are sort of like approved because there is no lyrics or anything. But then again, it depends on what you believe and how you think. So just
Yeah.
always remember that.
That's why I think that Ramadan is really important because you have a month. Try and have a month without any music, and then replace it with maybe listening to Quran or listening to the sheet without
Nasheeds,
like
yeah.
instruments, like just like vocals only. I think that's really good, and obviously, at first you might struggle with like no like music, but after a while you might notice a change and your prayer might become more focused, and yeah, you could just you wouldn't depend on music as much as you used to.
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes removing like a habit that's like doubtful in Islam is very important, and it allows people to experience a deeper connection with Allah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Is everything alright? Can someone stop having breathing?
Okay, so should we go on to our next topic, or should I just do one more bit? Do one more bit quickly?
Yes, one more
Okay.
bit.
Can you be?
I'll read it.
Okay, so maybe you want to read it?
I'll read it.
No, we're
Right.
just saying
Okay,
our own
so-
words.
A Muslim woman lived in a society where hijab was uncommon. She always thought her hijab was a choice, not an obligation, and she didn't see herself wearing it. One day, she met a woman who wore hijab proudly and asked her, "Don't you feel restricted?"
Okay, so I think that's like a good story, and we should like expand on that. So, does anyone have any
Shows
comments?
the real struggles of wearing hijab in this modern day.
Yeah, I
But-
think that yeah.
Yeah.
No, just carry on.
Oh, sorry.
I think
Go
the
on, Farah.
person's response to that is very important. So, like we were saying, was it last week or the first week? I'm not sure. But we were saying about if you're going to wear hijab, you should be ready, and
Yeah.
want to do it yourself, and you shouldn't be forced into wearing it, because then you might. I know some people who maybe take it off before they go into like outside into public, and they
Yeah.
just show their parents, "Oh, I'm wearing it," and then they take it off, which is I don't think.
I
I think
think
that's
yeah,
worse.
that's
than-
even worse. I think sort of what the woman says in return will impact the person who doesn't
Yeah.
feel like comfortable wearing it in a society, which
Always
isn't
encourage
really
people.
promoting it. So I feel like as that person, she should wear it when she is ready, because if not, that can impact her in a worse way.
Do you wear it? Do
sorry-
you want? Oh yeah,
Sorry
yeah,
to
that's fine.
interrupt. There is a question. If I went swimming and water got into my mouth, would my fast be broken?
Yeah, so that is quite similar to the question we got at the start, but
Yes.
we're going to answer it. So that is obviously if it was accidental and you accidentally swallowed the water, then your
Yeah.
fast is
If
not
it was-
broken.
If it was intentional, then like obviously your fast
Yeah.
is broken.
Yeah, so I think that goes with a lot of scenarios in case we get a question again like this. If you do break your fast by accident, you should continue with your fast and sort of not let that disturb you
not-
fast. Yeah.
Okay, so back to our scenario.
Yeah. So do you want to finish the last part of the story and see
Yeah.
what the lady said? Maybe, Joaria?
Okay, the conversation stayed in her mind. That night, she read verses
What,
from.
what did the woman say and respond to
Oh.
her question? Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. The woman smiled and said, "I feel free. I choose who gets to see my beauty, and I don't let society define my worth? This conversation stayed in her mind. That night, she read a verse from the Quran about hijab and watched stories of women who started wearing it. She thought about how she wanted to be seen in the eyes of Allah, not just in society. One day, she decided to try it for a week. She expected to feel uncomfortable, but instead, she felt a new sense of dignity and confidence. She realized hijab was not just about covering. It was about empowerment, identity, and devotion. From that day on, she never looked back. Lesson. What's our lesson?
So, does anyone know what the lesson could be from that story? Maybe. Aya, do you want to say it? A lesson that you could have learnt from that story. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, I think sometimes sort of reflecting off of even just a single conversation can change how we see obedience to Allah and how what He has written in the Quran is sort of, it's there for a reason, and maybe sort of reflecting on that can sort of change your opinion like greatly.
So I think it's good to answer. Oh, sorry, Joanna.
Sorry to interrupt, but there's a text from a woman, a sister, sorry, who's saying, I think it's an individual journey, or on or off or all the time, is between the sister and Allah.
Yeah.
Good to encourage to wear and grow in faith in terms of the hijab. So I think if you wear hijab, then you should encourage other Muslim sisters to wear it as well.
Yeah, but I think sometimes, I think encouraging it is the best thing you can do, but sort of forcing it, is that what's going on there? But sort of forcing it upon them is not recommended at all, because that will also impact you.
Yeah.
Because it's not right to do that. If the person's not ready, they shouldn't be wearing
They
it.
feel forced and they don't create a connection with Allah and why they're wearing it. We do have another question. Sorry, sisters. My first fast was on the on the first Sunday of Ramadan. I found it difficult, but I was very happy to complete my first fast. I asked my mum if I could fast last year, but she wouldn't let me. I know it's not obligatory on me. What else can I do if I can't fast?
Maybe you should maybe do half-day fasts if your mum won't let you do full days.
Yeah.
But I think it's really good that you kept your first fast.
Mashallah.
And you wanted to do it earlier. Which is also really good, I think.
Also, maybe going to Tarawih, praying 8 rakah.
Yeah, Tarawih. Even 20 if you feel really dedicated, you really want to do something.
Or even just giving a little bit of your allowance to charity.
Yeah, I think that's a really good one, because that, again, like we were speaking about, was it last week, about charity?
Yeah.
How that can really change a person's viewpoint.
Okay, should we move to a different topic now?
Okay.
Okay.
You want to start, Jawaria?
Okay, so we went on a residential during year 7, and it was hard to do wudu because we didn't have toilets in our rooms. We went to the hall to do our wudu, and we had a lot of activities planned, so it was hard to stay on top of our prayer time. Okay, what's your thoughts on that?
I think sort of maybe alerting the staff of your needs and the prayer times would be a lot more helpful, because then they could provide sort of ways for you to do wudu, or maybe
quickly just do it during breaks.
or maybe like sort of
exemptions from the tasks.
Talking.
Alright.
Sort of delay the timings.
Yeah.
Right, sorry I interrupted you, Ateen. What were you thinking? Yeah, off you go, love.
You could ask permission for like exemptions from some of the tasks.
Yeah,
that's
Okay.
actually really good.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And I think that if you think you're going to have issues with it, then you should definitely talk to a staff in charge about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely
It's the best way
speak
to do
your teacher
it.
about it. Yeah. Okay, let's go on to the next one. My auntie had to go to work with back-to-back meetings, and therefore she missed her prayers, Asr and Dhuhr. Since she was too busy and caught up with work, my mum, because she was too busy with her meetings, my mum finally advised her to speak up about it, but she was too shy at first.
I think it is quite important.
Yeah, like we just said.
Yeah, because we were just talking about how prayer is quite important, and that connection with Allah to keep it strong. But if it is sort of a situation where you can't pray in that time, then do remember that you can make it up, and you should make it up as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just what I think.
Okay, let's finish that scenario. But she finally, until the guilt built up. So finally, she spoke up about it, and her boss showed her this storage room, which was peaceful and quiet enough to pray in. I think that was very nice that her boss allowed her and gone to a level with her and gave her the space to connect with God, Allah. Okay, next one. Oh, we have a text. Is it obligatory for us to pray if we are on a flight? There is no praying area.
So I think in that situation, you should definitely ask if there is any place. Or you want to say something? What do you?
Yeah. If you're like a certain distance from your home,
Yeah.
say for example you're in a car seat, you're allowed to just pray in the seat. I'm
But
pretty
they're
sure.
on a flight, my darling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing. You can just pray in their seat.
Oh,
I think
yes.
that is quite difficult for some people, and many airlines don't support that. But I'm pretty sure you can sort of combine prayers like Dhuhr and Asr or like
Yeah.
Maghrib and Isha
Yeah.
if it's needed. So I
Yeah.
think it's important to find like a suitable time and a place to perform your prayers as best you can, because sort of if you're doing it on a flight and it's rushed, it would be better to sort of combine the two prayers and maybe do it in the airport before or after.
Yeah. And
That's what I
if
think.
you can't do that, and maybe just remake your salah after.
When
But
you
I think
arrive.
I think it's best to just do it while it's like during the time, and you could just do it on your
Yeah.
seat because you won't know like which way they're like to face to pray.
Yes, if you know that your flight is going to make you miss your prayers, obviously on terms of what Aya was saying, you can combine them together. We do have a text. Salaam, I don't think. Oh. Okay, just carry on 1 second. I just need to process this question.
The question's just loading. Sorry.
Okay. Salaam girls, I don't think you should be answering these questions because we're not because you guys are not scholars. Oh, never mind, I deleted it. Okay, just carry on.
Oh.
But from the start of that question, obviously we said that we're not
We've
scholars.
told you
We're
many
just saying-
times.
We're just saying it from our opinions, and we're not saying, oh, this is definitely right. It's just a talk show, just entertaining short talk show, and we're just expressing our own opinions.
Yeah, we have a
and
right
just a
to
little reminder,
opinions.
if you do disagree, just remember we're all on our own journeys and this is just what we believe individually.
Yeah,
And it is okay to disagree, but I sort of think hating on
Do it
us
politely.
isn't the right thing to do because it will impact you.
Yeah, it's not
Okay, next
something
question.
to-
Next question.
Okay.
Ahmed worked in a demanding corporate job with back-to-back meetings. Wait, that's the same question.
It's a bit odd.
That's a little bit odd. Who made this script?
There's no script. What you're talking about? Okay.
Okay, go on. As the only Muslim in my high school, I felt embarrassed to ask for place to pray, so I kept delaying Asr and Zuhr. When a new Muslim confidently prayed in an empty classroom, I was inspired. I asked the teacher for permission to use the space, and to my surprise, received full support. With this, I finally gained confidence and pressure to never miss a prayer again.
Never felt pressured to miss a prayer. So yeah, I think that's like quite also quite similar to another one. And if you don't ask, then you won't ever know. So you should always ask, and not just keep missing your salah because you're not like sure. So there is only how long left, Aria?
There's 1 minute left, so we will have to come to
We'll
an
have to
end
like
soon.
wrap up now.
Should we do one more scenario really quickly?
Okay.
After losing her mother, my friend felt too broken to pray.
Oh.
Days turned into weeks, and guilt made it harder for her to return to Salah. One night, she saw a reminder: no matter how broken you are, Allah still wants to hear from you. Overwhelmed, she made wudu and prayed, and realized her Salah was the source of her healing. Slowly, she built connection with Allah.
Yeah, so I think that's really good. Sorry,
Yeah.
I just wanted to agree with you. That's really good. Sort of that always coming back to Allah and remembering Allah will always be there for
Yeah.
you is quite important.
We have
Yeah.
20 seconds left, so Jazakallah khair for listening to our teen talk show.
Yeah, thank you, loves.
Please make sure you listen in next week, and I think
one more week after.
Yeah,
we
after
have 2
that.
more weeks left. So yeah, thank you so much for listening, and
Jazakallah.
please do send messages and interact, because it'll just make the talk shows more
Interesting.
I think.
Entertaining, yeah.
Entertaining, yeah. So
Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
Right, bye.